I would describe Wandsworth's approach to fostering by saying that fostering is absolutely at the core of our approach to looking after children. The majority of children who are looked after by the council are in fostering placements. So without a fostering service, without foster carers, we can't do that job. And so valuing foster carers is, at the top of our agenda. One of the key factors in improving outcomes for looked after children is when they start to feel stable, secure and safe. And when they can think about, actually I'm going to spend the rest of my childhood with this family that I've come to know and I come to feel relaxed with and at ease with. The training and development of carers is absolutely key. It's as key for carers as it is for social workers or psychologists or anybody else. If people aren't continuing to learn, and we're not giving people opportunities to learn, it's very difficult for them to face the challenges of the job that they do. And the job that they do is complex, it's challenging. So we have a dedicated training officer, we have a dedicated training resource. We consult with both social workers who work most closely with carers, but we also consult with carers about what it is that they need. We have a core training programme for new carers, for carers who are beginning to learn the job, and we have some really quite specialist training opportunities for carers as well. In addition to that, we have support groups, and there's an awful lot of learning between carers from each other within support groups about, I'm facing this situation, it's the first time I've faced this situation, and then another carer will say, well, I did it like this, and that was really helpful, or this, achieved this end result. So there's a lot of learning between carers as well. And the last thing that we do is we encourage our carers to go on conferences, so not just within Wandsworth, but things that are being run by the fostering network, for example. The qualities that foster carers need are openness to other people, and generosity. You're bringing a child into your family home, and that is an incredibly generous act. So I would say generosity of spirit, I think is really a very, very important quality. Wandsworth is one of the more generous authorities when it comes to rewarding foster carers. We have a maintenance allowance. The fees and allowances that we pay to foster carers are divided between a maintenance allowance, which is very much in line with what it costs to bring up a child. I know that. I have a number of children myself, so I know how expensive it is to bring up children with their clothes and all the other things that they need. So we have a maintenance allowance, but that maintenance allowance goes entirely on the child. It's dedicated to the child. And we also have a professional fee as well. Fostering is the front line of corporate parenting. It's corporate parenting made real for the child. From foster carers providing all the practical support and care that children need, to some very skilled work with the impact of the child's early experiences on their behaviour and how they feel about themselves. So foster carers that are very tuned in to how children are feeling and what they need. And also to helping children in care, aspire, have ambition for themselves. Yes, they've had a difficult start in life, and we need to understand that, they need to understand that, but look to the future. Look at the possibilities of being a young person in this world and what you can achieve. So foster carers who can really encourage and motivate children to do well at school, to feel good about themselves, and to think that the world is their oyster. That's what we want from foster carers in terms of that.